Hi, I'm Louis Anderson. Glad you're with us for another Barry ZeVan, the weatherman current forecast for the Twin Cities and the nation. I've been a Barry fan since 1971. In '74, Barry had the highest local weather ratings in the history of television. And I'm not kidding. Everybody watched him. My dad loved him. I loved him. My mom loved him. And he used to peekaboo. He was a peekaboo weatherman. Look right in at you. So Barry's going to look in at you and just give him a hey, Barry back. Keep watching Retro Weather with Barry ZeVan, the weatherman.
Do I look Hollywood or Las Vegas like Barry ZeVan? Well, actually, I'm Minnesota, so I'm going to take these off. And Barry's Minnesota now, too, and he's been for a long time. I just want to tell you, folks, that Barry ZeVan is really a great credit to broadcasting. He's a credit to Minnesota. He was a credit to Channel 5. We love him, and Barry, congratulations. By the way, Karen and I are sorry we can't be with you tonight. We had to be in New Mexico, but we wish you all the best. Have a great evening.
Barry ZeVan, the weatherman, is alive and well. Well, let's just say he's alive and leave it at that.
Starlets on parade, we're here to do our part, marching unafraid, right into your heart.
Barry ZeVan's career began 70 years ago as a child singer on the radio.
Well, it went by so fast, those 70 years.
He took to the stage as a child actor, hoping for Hollywood stardom.
The things with which I was subsequently identified and in which I participated as an actor and as a singer, etc., they were all part of history. And when you're doing something, you don't really know that.
Art Linkletter, we're very pleased and proud to have you on Telescope today.
He landed a role on early television alongside Wally Cox and Tony Randall on the show Mr. Peepers. His friends were Sal Mineo, his neighbor Christopher Walken. But after a stint in the Navy and training in weather forecasting, his TV career began.
All cardio, Sonny, forgive me, that's Sonny, the looking with the, hi Bob. Aren't you Jack Jones, yes.
That's what I thought.
Wasn't long before Barry landed in Las Vegas, baby, and the stars lined up for Barry in a promising career.
Ladies and gentlemen, having traveled around the world many times, I can say this honestly. I like Barry ZeVan, the weatherman, because
and how you connect, you kind of try to forget what giants these people are, and because if you started to think about it, you'd get very nervous. I would anyway.
I like Barry ZeVan, the weatherman, because he's a real meathead-ologist.
Jimmy, that's meteorologist.
That's what I said.
Soon Barry met and became friends with many of the biggest stars and politicians.
Can you tell me which way Juliet Prowse went?
That way.
In 1970, Barry ZeVan, the weatherman, came to Minnesota and was a big hit.
We had the highest ratings in the United States, actually for a weather segment, 51% share of the audience in July of 1974. So, which I guess is pretty unheard of today.
His career took him to Washington and Detroit before realizing he missed Minnesota.
My tenure at KSTP, I would consider one of the major highlights of my career.
How can you remember all those numbers and you can't remember which finish line to go through?
Thank you.
Barry is still busy, still in broadcasting on the internet and making documentaries.
I can't thank them enough, because if they didn't like what I did, I wouldn't have been able to continue to do it. So thank you is very inadequate. We're presenting songs of joy from each little girl and boy. We're starlets on parade.